Hey there, Foxy Gamers! Welcome back to Planet Coaster Challenge Mode. Looks like our roller coaster was an excitement rating of at least 3.0. Hooray! Even without any scenery on it, so that's a plus. I'm actually kind of liking the silhouette of this coaster that we have here, even though it's definitely not the most smooth. There's some pretty horrible looking bumps in there, but it seems to be doing pretty well. In fact, I might want to raise the price up a little more. Since we have a fairly long queue line, I will go ahead and do that. Alright, let's check and make sure our handymen are getting everything that's needed. I'm gonna turn off this pirate music for now. It doesn't seem to acknowledge my volume changes when I... Oh wait, that one did. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I forgot to turn the volume down on the pirate ride. Anyway, it looks like it's fairly clean here. Oh, you know what? We should probably hire an entertainer, huh? Just realized we don't have any of those. So, let's see. Who should we hire? Well... none of these other ones really fit into our theming, or lack thereof, rather. So let's hire the King Coaster Deluxe Entertainer. Because why not? There we go. Look at him! Look, he's so cute! I love the animation on these things. Really, all the person animation in this game is fantastic. Like, I would have loved to animate these characters. They're so adorable and happy all the time. Alright, speaking of being happy all the time, let's take a look and see just exactly what they are saying. Let's see. Average guest needs energy, hunger, thirst, rest. Oh, shoot! We don't have a restroom! Wow, guys. I guess when you have to take a leak, you either go in the grass or you go home. Alright, we're just gonna put this ugly restaurant here for, or not restaurant, restrooms here for now. And I think we're gonna start making some nice scenery this episode, because we're doing alright on money, and we've got enough rides to kind of keep us going for a little while, especially now that we have a roller coaster. So, what are our notifications? Octoface is broken down. I don't know just yet what the balance is like in this game as far as handymen, like how many handymen per ride. Like, is one handyman for 5 rides? Is that enough? I don't really know yet, but we'll find out soon enough. Alright, guest thoughts. Oh, apparently there is sick somewhere. Full queues, more rides. Really? You don't think there's enough rides? Like, I think that's a fairly decent amount of rides. Alright, well, let's find out where all the puke is. Ah, over here again, huh? Okay, well, maybe we need to hire another handyman, or janitor, rather. And we'll just leave you as a free roamer for now. See how that goes. Okay, we definitely want to research some more things. Oh, look at that. We have a family ride reveal. Rocktopus! Yay! Really, I thought that was like a thrill ride. That actually surprises me. Let's see. Let's do another roller coaster. I don't really know yet which roller coasters these include, but we'll put this guy at $2,000 per month. 68 days. Wow, that's still a lot of time. Alright, how about another one? We'll do a thrill ride at $1,000 per month. And we'll see how that goes. I don't want to overdo it because These rides could lose popularity at any time, for all I know. So eventually I'm going to want to redo my entire front of my park here. But for now, since we're doing it on challenge mode, I'm going to leave these rides as kind of our income. And over here, we're going to start actually making things look really nice. So I have this really amazing idea in my mind of what I want our park to look like, but I'm no master builder by any means, so I'm not entirely sure if I can actually achieve what I want to. I'm gonna make it go gradually up here for a bit. Oh my gosh, this is gonna cost a lot of money, isn't it? Let's see. I don't want the intensity that high. Alright, we'll see how much this... This is probably gonna be way too expensive for now. I want to make kind of a river going around the edge and some buildings around the outside as kind of like our, quote, wall. But, you know, it looks better probably in my mind than it's going to end up being, but we'll give it a shot anyway. Alright guys, welcome back. I know this isn't very pretty right now. I apologize. I'm going for, you know, how there's all those European cities that have like canals going through the cities? That's what I'm going for. And the trouble I encountered is that I can't seem to get the water up to, like, you know, flush with the edge. This is as high as I can make the water go. So I think what I'm gonna need to do, because if I just lower the terrain, it still doesn't work, because then it'll just lower the water. So what I'm going to do eventually is actually build wall, like, inside the river to give it that flush edge like you would see in some of those cities. But as you can see, I spent a lot of our money with sculpting and unsculpting, changing my mind, etc. So, for the time being, we're going to leave this here as just kind of like our mapped out spot of where we're going to have our river running through. And then somewhere over yonder, we'll spread it out into a big lake so that this river has a source that it's heading for. For the meantime, let's go ahead and build our path over to the other side of the river so we can make a pretty little bridge. And I also decided that I'm going to change to this path because it just looks a little more like you would see on some of those European roads to me. So, how are we going to do this? Maybe we'll join this up here. Oh, you know what? We also want to make it a little bit bigger. Since this is our main path, we want it to be nice and big. And, okay. I'm not going to be able to build a pretty little bridge, like curved bridge, like I really enjoy. So we'll just have to make do with kind of faking it for now. And just making it look good when we add the decorations. Let's see. I want it to be straight. I know I could actually angle snap, but I'm too lazy to do that right now. So sue me. Okay. Put her down right there. And... alright. Maybe... do we want a bigger one? Nah, I'm gonna go with 8 meters for now, just because that allows us to branch out a lot more. Okay, so I'm gonna pretend like These are some sort of European roads going through here, which basically means, in my experience, it's not necessarily going to have a rhyme or reason. Alright. So, we're gonna go ahead and stick a ride in this little area here. You know, maybe the carousel. I think that'd be a nice ride to just kind of have along the path as you're entering the city here. Oops, no, I don't want it to be up higher. Yeah, I'm gonna leave some space to create buildings along the water edge here, but we'll plop down the carousel right there. Got the entrance over here, and my strategic idea is to have exits towards the rest of the park. Okay. I may decide to change my queue color too. Let's see. Don't actually have anything that completely matches that path, do we? I wish we could change the color of these things, but that's okay. I want to put railing on there, I think. Oh, that's a weird looking railing. Maybe I don't, you know? Maybe I just want to have like an actual city looking thing where I won't put railings on the paths or anything either. Wait, are we actually doing... Yeah, queue. Okay, cool. This guy doesn't need to be terribly long, obviously. It's just a carousel. Whoa. Don't want the exit queue to be that big. How about... Nah, we'll make it a little smaller. And we'll just have some nice scenery kind of in the middle. Whoops. Although I want to be building this without railing. There we go. Alright. Gonna draw some people over here by turning this little guy on. Start off at $4. And probably gonna need another roster for our staff members, especially since we have this ride all the way over here. Grab that guy and the roller coaster. Oops, maybe not that one. Yeah, we'll call that good for now. Whelpling. Yeah, we'll just say Whelpling. And we will assign Joel Spain to our new one. I thought we trained our other janitor. Why is he still getting paid the same? Did we not? Huh. I could have sworn we trained this guy. But I guess we'll do it again. Maybe that was the mechanic. It might have been. So we'll swing you up to 160 and see if you're satisfied with that. You're pleased with your training. That's wonderful. Okay, now we need to do something serious about this scenery. Alright guys, welcome back. I'm freaking terrible at making scenery. Like, I just spent an hour and this is what I came up with. Isn't that pathetic? Like, I call myself an artist. I mean, rather an animator, but it's like, what is wrong with me? I'm gonna blame it on the fact that in my mind, everything looks awesome and I know exactly what I want. And if I were to model it in Maya, I would totally have something way cooler than this in a matter of an hour. So someday, if the devs ever actually allow modding, you can expect some shit from me. In the meantime, I have freaking appalling stuff and I need to learn how to make the scenery. I don't know how those guys do it, honestly. Like, I just don't think I really have the patience because I need to spend hours and hours learning all the pieces and I don't have that kind of time. So I'm here to make you feel better about your building abilities in Planet Coaster. How's that sound? Anyway, people seem to be enjoying our carousel for the most part. I put these stupid little flags around the edge. Didn't even really line it up. It's in the way of that path there, but I don't know if that really even did anything. The queue is fast. Woo! 15% scenery rating. That's better than some of my other rides. Woohoo! Okay, well, there you have it. Our first scenery building in our park. Let's see how everything's going on around here. Wow. Okay. People are still really loving these rides, so you know what? I'm gonna up the price a bit because they're actually talking about how cheap it is. I can only assume that if I add more scenery, I'll be able to charge even more. What's going on here? Where's our mechanic? What's up, buddy? Hey, Raul. You're wandering. Why are you wandering when there's a broken down ride over here, sir? Are you too far away? Is that what the problem is? Oh, now you're stuck in the crowd. Come on, just shove your way through. It's not that hard. You can do it. Do we have a roster for him? Let's see if I change it to free roaming. Yeah, okay. I don't remember ever giving a roster to my mechanic, but apparently I did, so who the hell knows how long this ride has been broken down? What's it say? Let's see. Percent downtime, 46%. Awesome! Thank you very much. Ah, well. Okay, well, someday this is gonna look nice over here, and I'll decorate the back of that too so it doesn't look absolutely terrible. If only you guys could have seen what I had in my mind of what I wanted for this place. But I do believe that is going to be it for this episode. Feel free to leave any comments of how much you want me to see me get better at building, or if you like the fact that I suck at it and you want to see the most god-awful looking park in the history of the earth. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Until next time, stay foxy, everyone.